Got a call yesterday about some beaver trying to block a culvert, so I went out and set some traps, and here's the result. So stay tuned, guys. Welcome back, guys. Well, I got a call yesterday about some beaver that are damming up culverts. So I checked a couple spots that I had checked this spring, and somebody must have broke the dam because the creek is completely drained in between my spots. But the spot I got a call about, there's beaver there. But along my trails, I found another spot. I just thought I'd check it out, and we were here kind of late last night, or early evening, I guess you could call it. It was still daylight, and there was beaver out swimming. So I set 2 drowners in here. So let's go take a look and see if we haven't caught it. So this is one of the spots that I had checked out yesterday. I didn't see any beaver sign per se until I actually seen the beaver themselves. Somebody's driving a bike. So I had set the caster mound up in here, but further down the creek system, the dam is broke. And when I had set this yesterday, I dug kind of like a cubby right here. I don't know, hopefully my camera view is right. I apologize if it isn't. But I dug like a cubby right here, and this was underwater by, I don't know, 4 inches or something. So let's get in there and have a look. I can see that my trap is gone. Let's hope there's a beaver on the end of it. Yeah, this water's dropped off quite a bit. I knew somebody, pardon me, somebody had been trapping in there because that dam is broke open. But I also, they had a run right here that was going up, and all I did is I made a mock caster mound right in there. You guys should be able to see that. And here's my trap right here. It's not fired. The stick that I had put in there with the caster on is gone. Maybe they come from the backside. It doesn't really look like they touched that mound at all. But I can't believe how much this water dropped off. But when I was in here yesterday, it actually kind of scared the hell out of me. Is I had a couple of beaver swimming between the bridge here. They were swimming to me to see what the hell I was or what I was doing. So that one's not fired. So I'm gonna have to put it deeper. But this trap, hopefully it's gonna be tripped. We got a tail. Back foot catch. That's probably last year's, I would think. I don't know if that would be this year's. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm trying to use my GoPro. I didn't want to take my other camera in here, so I didn't drop the damn thing in the water. But that's a solid catch. Here, I'll try and take it off. There, this will so you can see that's a perfect catch right above the ankle. That is exactly what I want to see. You can see how small that beaver is. Not very big. But that water, if you can see on that post, that white paint, the water was about that high, give or take. Yeah, probably at least that high yesterday when I was here. Those little beaver looked like they were swimming in a bank den. They kept going into the reeds, swimming down and straight at the bank. So I'm assuming there was a den there. Never ever went over there to look. But I'm going to get this guy out and I'm going to reset. I used down beaver caster lure. That's the same thing I'm going to use again today. except I'm going to drop my trap down into there, and I'm going to move that one deeper as well, but I'll leave these here for at least one more night. And then I'll take you guys along and we'll go to the next one. So this is the spot I got called about. I never checked the traps yet, but I'm almost thinking there's nothing in them because I opened this up a little bit right here last night just to kind of get them to hear the water, wonder what's going on, and come and fix it. As you can see, they're blocking these big culverts. That's no good. So my water level probably dropped off quite a bit in here. Okay, so, oh, I can see something. You can see on the caster mound. I made just a mock caster mound on the dam here just because I've got such high banks. My trap has definitely been fired. Or, I don't know if I got a beaver though. Oh, I can see him, I think. Oh yes, I got a beaver. It looks like they were chewing the hell out of his tail. Oh, I barely got him too. It kind of sucks trying to use this damn camera right now because I want to be able to show you guys. Without getting tangled and falling in the water here. So I'll leave that one, I'll come back. We're gonna go check this other one quick. So with those other beaver I seen yesterday at that last set, I honestly don't know how they're gonna live the way that water's dropping in one day. I think I got just shit lucky that they were there. So in here what I did is I cut a notch out, kind of like a cubby set, I guess. I've never really done it like that for beaver, but you can see my little pad that I built here, mock caster mound. Looks like, could have been the rain. We got a little bit of rain last night, could have buggered up the caster mound. I was going to bring little pieces of PVC pipe to put my caster in just to kind of try to make it rain proof because we're supposed to get rain here in the next couple days, so I don't know if I'm going to catch any more. But this trap is gone, so let's hope we've got maybe another one on here. Oh, I can see him. I can already see his claws through the water. Another little one. Maybe, just maybe, these are the ones that I seen last night because there was 3 and they were all about this size. Maybe they're the ones that built this and they were just downstream checking stuff out. Well, this is a bigger beaver. This is definitely a bigger beaver than I had seen last night. Because where that other set is, it's only, give or take, it's about 100 yards downstream. I'm trying to untangle this trap. A little bit better beaver, still small one. This one's probably 2 years old. Those other ones might even be kits, actually, with how small they are. So, excuse me. Okay, what I'm running here, this is a MB750. That other one over there, I believe, is an 85, TS85, and you can see the catch right up by the ankle. I would have liked it a little bit deeper, but it did the trick, held the beaver. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take all these, or not all of them, but both of these beaver out. I'm going to reset, and I'm going to try and close that off, because I don't really want the water level to drop too much more. I'm just scared I might run out of my depth of water to drown them efficiently. Because if I'm not going to drown them, I don't want to. Legally, I can't set unless they're going to drown, but sometimes it happens where they don't go all the way down and they end up just keeping their head above water. I've had that a few times where they don't run the lock all the way to the bottom. And I've actually had one great big male beaver pull my weights. Those are railroad irons, and these are railroad irons. Here is what I'm using. If I can find them, I can show you. So they're just plates, old plates that were left. So I picked them up. They're in the scrap pile. Thought I'd use them for weights, and they seem to work pretty good. But the other ones where I used mower blades, that's when that great big male beaver pulled them up. So, okay, I'm going to shut you off, and I'm going to reset this. Well, there's my finished set. So, I dug my cubby down about 3 inches deeper than it was, and then I kind of just leave this grass here, kind of like fencing, blocking, whatever you want to call it. And I put my caster up here, I put a little water on it. So yeah, that's the finished set. So we'll go quickly have a look at this one. So I didn't set the trap very good, or he approached differently. This is a TS85. These are my absolute most favorite traps. You can see how I caught him with how small that beaver is. That's not a very good catch. Yes, it held him, but I actually was shooting for a front foot right here. So what I'm thinking is the beaver came up on to the dam, destroyed my caster, maybe marked his own, and when he was coming down into the water, he stepped. And that's why his toenail, as he pushed off, set my pan down, causing the trap to fire. So I'm going to dig that down a little bit, make a new caster mound, and we're going to leave it here for at least one more night. So we got those 3 beaver today. I did my remake. One thing I did that I should have done on that set is I like to smooth out my caster mounds a little bit, and just obviously I'm going to make them wet. So I bedded this a little bit deeper than it was. Put a little blocking in here. I hope it's not too loud for them. But the other thing I was thinking, I closed that dam up. I figure if there was an older beaver here, especially seeing these get caught, either way, I think the beaver would have closed that dam up, just because it's their instinct to do that. I don't know, but so I'm not sure if a guy's gonna catch here anymore. I'll for surely give it tonight, check tomorrow, and I might give it one more day and see. Downstream where those other beaver are, I know there's 2 more. Could be coming up here. This little guy could be one of them. His tail looks like it's been freshly chewed. So, but with that, guys, thanks again for coming back and tuning in, and hopefully I got another video here in the next couple of days with a few more beaver. Okay guys, thanks again. I have finished up for the night now. I looked at some of my footage that I had taken earlier, and excuse me, my GoPro, I had it in my waterproof case, and you can't hear me worth a shit, and I never had my camera angled right. I was debating not even posting it, but what the hell, I'm going to run it anyway, so I apologize for that. I'll see in the editing if I can't try and correct some of that. But so I put up 2 of these beaver tonight. I I skinned them all out, all 3 of them. The one is in the freezer. It's pretty late right now. Like I gotta go to work in 6 hours, so I gotta shut her down for tonight, or I'm gonna be dragging ass tomorrow. So with these beaver, obviously you can see I put them up on a wire ring. Are these hooks as even as they should be? No, but it is what it is, I guess. I just kind of put them on. You can see that on these beaver I never sewed my legs up. Last year I started sewing them up more and more. I never ever used to. Are you going to get docked for it? No, because they're going to come with a big punch, if you've ever seen it, and they're going to punch a great big hole, quite a bit bigger than the leg itself. Does it look better? Absolutely. It looks a lot better. Looks a lot neater, cleaner, more professional, I guess, that way. But for these, I decided not to do it, I guess. So yeah, this one is probably a little too round. I need to go in the back and actually tighten that rod up a little bit, just so it's a little more oval. I think this one's pretty good like that. You never want them round. You can see how loose this is. When I was younger and started to do beaver for the first time, I used to put them on fairly tight. Excuse me. And once it starts drying, you will see, if you put it on too tight, you'll see the stretch marks in the back, and you'll actually get docked for that. I'd rather have it be loose and lose in a size category, because then the fur will be nice and dense, and it won't be pulled apart, because they'll be able to tell if you overstretch it, you're going to get docked because the hair follicles are stretched too far. This way they're going to shrink right up. It'll be nice. I always hang my beaver upside down. I don't know, that's just what I had one of the guys from NAFA tell me, always hang it upside down. And your fur density will concentrate in the shoulders, and that's kind of where they grade. They will grade the shoulders on these because they hammer through them because they see lots of beaver. So, but yeah, that's the 2 of the beaver that I put up tonight. Are they ready? Absolutely not. They're not ready. I put some, I don't know what I put in, 15 or something like that last year of real early caught beaver. They didn't sell for very much. Are they worth your time as of dollar figures? Definitely not. But I like putting up the fur. They did sell the second sale, which is good. They are going to be used, and that's all that matters to me. I'm not in it to make the money. If you are, you're playing the wrong game, I think, in my opinion. Anyways, but okay, guys. Well, I'm going to shut her down for the night. Thanks for coming along, and again, I apologize for the video out in the field. I'll try and switch out my case and use my other case just so you guys can hear me better, or try to get Mama to come and film with the other camera. But okay, guys, thanks again for coming along. Until the next time.